Okay, so here we are. Welcome everybody. This is Dave at GuruSchools. I have along with me my paralegal team, the much awaited immigration workshop. Uh, as I said before, we're in the business of IT training, consulting, outsourcing. This is our 24th year. Over the past 24 years, over 7,000 successful candidates we have trained, placed, processed their visas, green cards. You can look us up on our website, LinkedIn, Google, gather more information. Today's workshop is primarily the awareness workshop so that you gather more information because things have little changed since last year in terms of the visa filing and the lottery system. Hence, we have our immigration team who has experience in filing hundreds and hundreds of petitions every year. They will guide you through at an overview level the do's and the don'ts and the requirements. We have over 46 people. Most of you are part of our organization in terms of employment on H4 visa, L2 visa, OPT visa, CPT, EAD, and then you're looking to file for your H1B in this cycle. So we welcome the opportunity and we will try to address some of your questions here. And then we have an immigration group created where along with Nishay, he has his immigration team. All of you should know who your HR is. And then accordingly, you can get that one-on-one counseling consultation with our immigration team. So without any further ado, the format is Nishay and his team will give you a brief presentation on the immigration process, the HR, the H1B visa filing timelines, the do's and the don'ts. And then we will fill some of the questions and we'll try to answer it to the best of our knowledge. Okay, that's the format. Please stay muted, particularly when Nishay and his team is presenting. And then when we open the floor, then some of you may ask any questions. We'll take some select questions because it's a working day for us as well as for many of you. We hope to repeat these sessions, few sessions this week. We are trying morning sessions, afternoon session, evening session to ensure we seek the convenience of most of you. And those who cannot attend, we will provide you the recording. Again, if you're part of our candidate career counseling group and if you're part of our immigration group, you're all in safe hand. Okay, if you're not, well, you can drop us an email, ideally to inquiries@guruschools.com. Inquiries as in INQUIRIES @GuruSchools.com. And then the HR will guide you with addressing your any additional questions and inquiries you may have. Okay. People are still joining. I mean, please try to be respectful of time so that we can finish this session in a timely fashion. And Nishay sir, that's pretty much all from me. It's all yours now. Thank you.
Thank you, Dev sir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Welcome everyone to GuruSchools. So today I would be discussing and letting you know how the H1B visa process works and what are the steps that we need to take to file any H1B. Based upon this, you can coordinate with your HR. They will guide you with the documents. They will guide you with what are the documents required, what else steps you need to take. After the session, if you have any queries, you can ask me. So first and foremost thing, in order to start in order to file H1B, we need to know what is H1B, and we need to know what are the requirements for filing H1B. Are you eligible or are you not eligible for filing H1B? And then we need to understand why is H1B better than other visas, be it F1, L1 or H4, why is it better? Then we would discuss the timelines this year for filing H1B, and then what is the lottery criteria from USCIS. And then at the end, what are the documents that are needed for filing a registration to be to proceed with it. So first and foremost thing we need to know is H1B is one of the work visa. So we require an employer to file a H1B visa for you, for any of the candidate. And you cannot file it by yourself. And this H1B visa would be valid for 6 years in a total. And it can be extended once you get I-140, which is a part of green card. And H1B visa is usually given for in a tenure of 3 years plus 3 years. So that would be a total of 6 years. Now, the first and foremost requirement for filing H1B would be you should have a bachelor's degree. That is the minimum requirement. And that particular degree, whatever the degree, bachelor's degree or master's degree, you need to make sure that it is in alignment with your current job duties or the job duties that you're going to perform. That is the basic requirement for filing H1B. That the same applies to US master's degree as well. If you are holding a US master's degree, then it should be in a similar or related field. And once we file for a registration, if your name is picked up in the lottery registration from USCIS, then we can proceed with your H1B filing, which include coming to H1B filing, we have to include all your educational background, your date of birth, your passport details, your citizenship, nationality, each and everything needs to be mentioned in the petition once it is picked up in the lottery. This lottery system was introduced in the year 2018. Since then, we have this lottery first, and then we proceed for filing H1B. And this is the point wherein you should have a valid job offer from your employer to file for H1. If you don't have a job offer, then we cannot proceed with it. As you guys are aware that GuruSchools has a lot of projects, and we had been doing it for almost 24 years now. We already have a lot of work. We have job offers with us. So we will try our level best to make sure that we are filing your H1B, not only filing, getting your H1B approved as well, wherein you can legally work in the United States. Now, why H1B is beneficial over other work visas or other visas? Coming to H1B, first and foremost thing is H1B is a dual intent visa. What does a dual intent mean? Dual intent means that we are also eligible to file green cards. We can also initiate your green card processing once we get your H1B approved. So green cards will be again dependent on EB2 or EB3, that based upon your experience, based upon the state you are living, and all these things will be considered then. And for the people who are already a student, in United States, you guys know the troubles, you guys know how it works with college tuition fee and all the other expenses. You cannot just work with F1 without without education or without paying the tuition fee. So you are going to save a lot of money by filing H1B. And you are eligible to work, stay in United States as far as your visa is eligible, or as far as your visa is approved. Now, coming to F1 visa, F1 visa's tenure or duration, if there are any students, it might be maximum of 5 years, including STEM OPT period. After STEM OPT period, you guys need to switch to any other work visa or any other visa, and the best one would be the H1. Also, H1B allows you to sponsor your spouse, be it your husband or your wife, and your children to come live in US. And if you have your I-140 approved on H1, they are also eligible to work in US after filing their EAD. Now, coming to this year H1B, this would be the H1B duration wherein we would be filing your registrations from 1st of March to 17th of March. The duration, so we would be collecting our entries only till 15th of March, just to make sure that everything is in place and everything is correct. Now, USCIS has come up with a tentative date stating that before 31st of March, they would release the selected list candidates, and based upon this, if you are selected in the lottery process by USCIS, then we can proceed with your filing after analyzing each and every detail of your background, educational background, and everything. And we as GuruSchools are going to send out all the selected registration notice maximum by April 2nd. By April 2nd, you will have your registration selection notices with you. And based upon that, we can start our filing from April 7th. And the last date of sending the application, sending the petitions to USCIS would be June 30th. So it is always advised for all of you that you send maximum documents as early as possible. The more you delay your documentation, it would be delayed from our end, and we don't want any last minute hustles or any mistakes from anyone. No, we cannot afford any human error as well in this, because this is matter of your status in United States. And H1B start date would be from October 1st. Now I would like to see how is this selection of candidates done. USCIS would select 65,000 applications for regular quota and 20,000 applications from master's quota. So suppose in case if there are 1 lakh registrations done from all the companies in United States, then only 85,000 applications will be selected or picked up. So last year, it was seen that it was more than 2 lakh applications which were sent, out of which USCIS has picked up only 85,000 applications. And I would also like to let you know that it might be difficult to get H1Bs from coming year, and it would be very difficult for all the sponsoring companies as well to file for H1Bs. You may also consider it as your last attempt to easily get an approval. Now, the details that we require from you is your passport copy and your latest educational degree. From your passport copy, we would be taking your full name, your passport number, date of birth, and citizenship and place of your birth. And we need the most recent degree details to make sure that we are filing appropriately, either in master's quota or regular quota. Now it is open for you guys for the questions.
So just wanted to ask this, Pankaj Kumar.
To ask questions, please raise your hand. There are 50 of you, so let's not step onto each other's questions. Raise your hand, and then we will take that question accordingly.
Yes, Parul.
bachelor's in economics from India, which I got it evaluated. It's equivalent to an associate, but I have 15 years of experience working in US. So is there something which is done to have it equivalent to a bachelor or something?
You have 15 years of experience in the similar field that you are applying for?
Yes.
Absolutely. So while you have 15 years of experience, it is you are absolutely eligible with your education. So basically, filing for H1B would require minimum of bachelor's degree in related field or bachelor's degree with related experience.
Okay. Thank you.
Payal,
Hello, sir. I joining behalf my wife
okay.
because she's so. But I have a question. We are PR in Canada,
Mhm.
and we are looking for the H1 in USA. So is like the same process as inside USA, or is it different?
So it would be a bit different. While you have a PR in Canada, I believe that you are eligible for H1TN.
Oh, H1TM.
Yes. So H1TN would be a visa wherein you don't have to go through the lottery process.
Okay.
You can directly apply for H1B throughout the year, and you can proceed with it.
Okay. So it's like a like a master degree quota.
No,
Or
it won't be.
like-
There won't be any lottery for you for this specific case wherein you have Canada PR.
Okay.
No lottery is
And
required.
also, sir, my wife has a background from like science field, not the IT field, right?
Science as in biological science, you mean?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
But we are looking for the job in IT, right? She had a training, was and she didn't had a actual experience.
Mr. Payal, what I suggest you, number one, it's a candidate career immigration counseling session. So candidate need to attend that. These are all valid questions. If your spouse is already in the immigration group or in the counseling group, she can follow up with the HR, and then we can have a one-on-one session. If it's brief question, we'll answer it here. If it's an elaborated question like you asking 6 or 10 questions, the HR will have a one-on-one with Nishya and his team, which is the immigration team, and we will
Okay.
customize, because each one of you have a different requirement, right? So general question, we'll answer it here. Any tricky questions, any customized question, we are here to help you, right? That's where the groups are created. That's where the help is available. Let's race against the time. There's an after treaty between US, Canada, Mexico. So basically you don't fall under the timeline, throughout the year 24/7 you can apply for. Okay, now how to apply, creativity, supporting documents, all of that. Have your spouse talk to the HR and the HR will guide you further.
Okay, sir. Even the
Because-
cost too, right?
Say
Like
that one more time.
Cost of the application, she will talk with the
Everything,
HR.
sir. Everything, sir. Everything from A to Z, everything. We are here to help you.
Okay,
So
I
we
got
can
it.
Let me
we can
keep
also
moving.
Sorry, sir. We can also schedule one-on-one session as it is a case-specific thing wherein bachelor's or your experience is in medical field or biological field. This is a case-specific thing which we can discuss one-on-one.
Okay.
Okay.
So please have your spouse, sir. If she's a part of the group, then she knows whom to contact to. If not, then drop an email immigration@GuruSchools. Sorry, inquiries@GuruSchools.com. And then we'll guide her further. Inquiries@GuruSchools.com. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Noor Muhammad, yes, no problem. You're welcome.
Sir, hello. Sir, I am doing my MBA here in USA as an F1 international student. And before this, sir, I have done my 16-year education, 2-year graduation and 2-year masters from Pakistan in computer sciences. Am I applicable for, sir, H1B?
Yes, you're applicable for H1B. You have to make sure that the job that you're going to do should be related somewhere the other way with your MBA. If you're doing MBA in business analytics or something of that sort, you need to be specific about that.
Sir, I am joining the course of BA, business analyst in your institution.
Okay. And
So
coming to
Before
your
this,
MBA,
before this, I have experience in Pakistan for 2 years as a lecturer and 2 years I worked as a product manager.
okay,
while
what I
you work,
suggest you, well, sorry, Nishay, what I
yes,
suggest you, Noor, you know who your HR is, correct? Noor, you are our child. So work with your HR, request to have a one-on-one with the immigration team. And based on your customization need, we are here to help you, sir. Is that
All
fair?
right.
This is
All right,
just an
sir.
exploratory call to bring you up to the timelines, right?
All right,
People
sir.
ideally, like the time was given, right? 4 o'clock, people are still joining at 4:40, sir. 4:30, sorry. So at the tail ending, people are joining.
All right, sir.
So we don't want you to rush into the last minute. So this is just a brief call, one-on-one, reach out to your HR, ask her, hey, I want to talk to Dev and Nishay, and they will facilitate. Of course, you will come out with all your important supporting documentation. You will show it to us one-on-one through a web conference call, and we will review it, sir, and we will further guide you.
All right,
Okay.
sir.
Nishay, sir, you wanted to say something. Please go ahead.
so Noor, coming to your case, we can look at your experience and we can proceed accordingly. So
Okay.
next one.
All right. Amit Patel,
Hello, sir. How are you?
we are good, sir.
Uh,
Please go ahead.
okay. The question is that I come here in 2014 with my wife visa F1, and I was dependent on F2. See, am I eligible for any H1B visa?
Yes, you are eligible for H1B visa, sir, as far as you are meeting all the requirements of your education,
Mm-hmm.
as well as if you have any experience based upon that, yes, you are eligible.
Okay, thank you, sir. So I can contact with later, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
You
thank
know who your HR is, Amit. If you know who your HR is, follow up
No,
with
I
him.
don't. I just joined today. Is
Yeah.
there
So
any name?
then you have to send an email, inquiries@guruschools.com. Inquiries, INQUIRIS@guruschools.com.
Okay, sir.
State
Okay,
with
I'll
your
do it
name,
today.
mention you attend the immigration counseling session, and
Okay,
you need further guidance.
okay, sir.
Over and beyond this, sir, every week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday,
Mm-hmm.
at 12 noon Eastern time, that is tomorrow,
Okay.
12 noon Eastern time, we'll be hosting the immigration as well as career counseling session also,
Okay.
wherein
Okay. Thank
all of these and more questions pertinent to your employment, learning, earning, immigration, all of that
Mhm.
we'll discuss with you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Okay, Amit is also done. Then next person is
Yeah,
Dinesh.
hi. Yes. There are two quotas, right? One is a bachelor's and another one is master's. Whether the master's quota is eligible for if people completed master in different countries, is it
It is
they
specific, Mr. Dinesh, it is specific to US Masters. These
Okay.
people have a US Masters quota.
Okay, fine. If
So-
some people I completed masters in India, so is that I'm not get into that kind of category, right?
No,
Masters.
you will be eligible only for regular quota.
Yeah, then fine. That's it. Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
question. Yeah, it has to be a US based accredited college institution, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Kirti Kadiala.
Hi, I'm currently on L2B, and if lottery is picked, I want to know the conversion process to H1.
So once the lottery is picked, what we would be doing is we would be proceeding with your H1B filing. For filing H1B, we need to raise your LCA, wherein we will be mentioning all the details of your end client, and we will be we'll make sure that we are filing entirely with your education experience to USCIS. Once it is approved, you can work legally on H1B.
Okay, but I'm currently not working in US, so
Yeah, madam, what I suggest you again, interact with your HR at
Okay.
GuruSchools, take the further guidance from them. Okay, as I said, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 12 noon Eastern time, there is a counseling session where we discuss these things in more details. This is only subset of immigration subset. We're having a separate call. Otherwise, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we discuss various things. So you may attend our counseling session. Send us an email, inquiries@guruschools.com. The HR will guide you further. Mention you attended immigration session, you need immigration help, employment help, and they will further assist you. Make sure to remember to write your name and your phone number also for HR to contact you. Okay.
Okay, sure.
We are
Thank
here
you.
to help you. So based upon each of your customized need, the HR, the immigration team will guide you further.
Sure. Thank you.
You're welcome. Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Asif. Okay, not Muhammad Asif, Shamkar.
Sir, actually, I talked to you earlier. You asked me to talk to the HR.
Okay, so now immigration cycle is nearing in, right? You're also our student, correct, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're on safe hand. You have nothing to worry. You are our child, so we'll do anything and everything just to make sure everything falls in line, sir. If you're our child, nothing to worry about.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome, sir. I remember you and your spouse, correct? Sham Kukadia.
Yes, sir. So my question is, again, someone already asked about that, who was the Kenyan PR. So my question is for Kenyan citizen. Is it same H1B or?
Coming to Canadian citizen, it was again the same thing. You are eligible for H1B TN. You don't have to go through lottery.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Thank you.
That means you can file any time of the year. Thank you.
Any time of the year.
Pankaj Kumar Sharma.
Hi, good afternoon, sir. I have two questions.
Yeah,
first question is that I'm doing my master's from US, and I'm going to graduate in April. So my OPT is going to be started after April, you can say May. So should I go for OPT or file for H1B? First thing is that.
I would advise you to go for OPT. Any student who is here needs to maintain their current student status. By you can opt for CPT, OPT, or STEM OPT, whatever you are in, and we can file H1B simultaneously.
So should I complete my all the 3 years OPT? Then should I file for H1B, or should I wait for after 3 years? Should I apply for the H1B?
Pankaj, we can have this one-on-one call wherein I can give you options for yourself, what you can do, because there would be 2 or 3 options. To be specific, for your case, you are still eligible for having 2 more years of STEM OPT after OPT, I believe. If it is a STEM, if it is a STEM course, then in that
it is a STEM course.
We don't want you to lose your years of staying in US. We can provide you with different options. So we need to have a one-on-one call where we can discuss all these things in detail.
Okay, should I ask one more question if you don't mind?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you are saying just you can file 2 times, like 65,000 and 20,000. So let's say somebody is not picked up in 65,000, he goes to the 20,000. So he'll lost the 2 chances or just 1 chance?
So basically, first preference will be given for people who are in 20,000 or US Masters quota, and then from the entire pool, including master's degree people who did not get selected or picked up in US Masters quota, will be opting for regular.
I mean, the students eligible for both the chances, right?
That is right.
Okay, that's cool. That sounds good.
So you're double dipping. You can, 65K or 20K.
20K.
Again, what I suggest you, sir, if you know who your HR is at GuruSchools, follow up with him or her. Have one-on-one follow-up with Nisha and his team. If you don't know, send an email, inquiries@guruschools.com. Mention you attended this session. We have an immigration group. We have a counseling group. The counseling group meets every week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And we discuss career guidance, H1B visa filing guidance, green card processing guidance. All of these things are discussed there. The immigration typically happens in a visa cycle. So this will start in February. So from second week of February all the way until second week of March, we will be having 6 sessions through Zoom to guide you, particularly for those who are seeking visa filing in this visa cycle. So drop an email. If you're already in immigration group or candidate career counseling group, you know whom to go to. If you don't, please try to be in those WhatsApp groups also. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Kalpesh Mehta. Yes, you're welcome. Okay, not Kalpesh Mehta, Khalil.
I have a 3 years bachelor degree and 3 years work experience. After getting H1, in how much time I can file for the green card?
Say that one more time. You're breaking up, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I have a 3 years bachelor degree plus 3 years work experience. After getting H1B visa, in how much time I can file for the green card?
So coming to the green card filing, we need to analyze your entire profile, because as you are saying that it is a 3 years bachelor's degree, I believe that it should be somewhere related to BCom or commerce degree back in India. Is that right?
It's a BCA degree.
BCA. While it is BCA degree, then you are eligible for filing H1B, and after 1 year of you being on our payroll, we can initiate your green card process.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you.
Okay, Khalil Sheikh.
The H1B quota, which we spoke about, say 65,000 and 20,000 for master's degree, is this applicable only for Indian passport holders, or also the British passport holders, or are also come under the same quota?
It is applicable for all the passport holders, sir, throughout the world.
Okay,
It is not specific to any country.
Only Canada is an exemption.
Canada, Mexico, wherein US has trade agreement with, those countries are exempted.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, if your question is answered, put your hand down. I think we're coming to the tail end of the session. Please stay muted if you've asked your question.
Yes. So keyword, I had a discussion. I asked around. I also asked Vignesh. So
Okay, if anybody has a question, raise your hand. Sri Lakshmi, go ahead, madam.
Yeah, like my question is like currently I'm on my H1B and my spouse is having I-140 approved. So I would like to change to H4 EAD status. What is the procedure I would like to know, and which one you suggest which is better to be on H1B or EAD for me? Yeah, that's my question.
Ms. Sri Lakshmi, this is again a case specific thing. Looking at all the details, we can suggest you about it.
So Sri Lakshmi, madam, work with your HR, set up a focus session for immigration one-on-one, and then Nishi and his team will guide you further. And by the way, these are all free sessions, so take advantage of it as much as you can. But in a quickly timeline, there are 50, 60 of you joining every session. So if we get backed up, then things will be delayed. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
We would be giving you in detail analysis of advantages and disadvantages for your specific case individually, wherein you can decide based upon those inputs.
Anybody else have any questions? Otherwise, we're almost done with our session.
Yeah, hey, I'm on one question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and the follow-up question, the lady that just asked before me. So, yeah, H1 compared to H4, right? So, is there any being H4 is more advantageous, right? We can do any kind of jobs, or if it's a second job, right? Spouse is working, then H4 is a more flexible than H1. Am I right, or I'm missing something?
So, sir, in this case, what happens is, in case if one of the spouse loses their job, they will be having just 60 days of time to make sure that you are getting a visa.
Correct.
So that 60 days is a very troublesome time for all the spouses, basically for the entire family. If you're not maintaining your H1B, then even your spouse cannot maintain.
Correct. Only it's a very good backup in that kind of situation if you both are on H1, right?
That is absolutely right. Although it comes with all pros and cons, we can explain you pros and cons in one-to-one sessions.
Oh, okay. So yeah, during Trump era, there was a discussion to cancel H4, right? Are you seeing any kind of thing happening in the immigration?
No, there is no such thing happening. So in fact, there are many law firms which have already come up and they are filing a suit against USCIS, asking them to give state work visa right when you get H4.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Not even applying for EAD, something like that. Once you get H4, you have work
similar
permit.
to the one that L2 got recently.
Oh, okay. Okay. Got it. Yeah. Thank you.
We are coming to the tail end. So what we'll do is, remaining people, please follow up with your HR. We will have similar these sessions. This was only meant for half an hour to 45 minutes. So we have another few calls lined up. We will repeat these sessions maybe tomorrow 9 p.m. So those who joined late after half an hour 40 minutes, please remember to join tomorrow in a timely fashion in case you want to understand these things, or we will try to host it on Friday or Saturday also. We are here to help you, but please respect time. Please try to be more disciplined so that you get the proper guidance and you don't miss out on the critical information. Okay. As I said, remaining questions, we will take it, work with your HR. Anyway, you need one-on-one with the immigration team. I want to thank Nishay's team as well as all of you to have joined this session. In light of time constraint, we pretty much wrap up our session now. We look forward having a few more sessions this week and next week. Please attend these sessions. This will help you in your career. Please remember to raise your hand in a timely fashion, plus join the session in a timely fashion and raise your hand in a timely fashion so we can take your queries. We are super busy this time of the year. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people every day send us inquiries. So there will be a little backlog. Please have patience. But if you know who your HR is, if you already are talking to them, or if you're part of our ecosystems in terms of our student and employee, you will always be ahead of the curve in terms of processing your case file. Thank you all. On behalf of GuruSchools, that pretty much covers our session today. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. And
how can we get the recording of this session?
Work with your HR. It's a good question. Work with your HR or send an email to inquiries@guruschools.com and we'll guide you. If you're already part of our group, immigration group, or our HR career counseling group, sir, this recording will be posted there. Okay, good question. Thank you all for your time.